Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, if you can't tell by the title, we're going to be playing with the Mulan palette again. Yes, we have this to play with. If you haven't seen my first video, I will link it up in the cards at the end of this video, that kind of thing, and all the other videos I will link in a playlist as well at the end of this video like I did for the first one. So yeah, in my first video we did a look using this. Of course I'm going to be using it again. I'm probably not going to use the face shades on camera because I've already tested a couple of them, but we'll be using the eyeshadows. I haven't picked up the lip gloss either. I just didn't feel like I need the lip gloss, like it's just not a necessity in my life. So yeah, I've not picked that up, but yeah, I thought, you know what, let's sit down, let's do another look with this palette. I'm excited, let's jump straight on into it. So I've quickly just primed my lids. And moving on to the palette, I really want to use a couple of brighter shades. This isn't going to be like an extremely hard look to achieve. So I'm going to take the shade Flower, which is this hot pink shade here. I'm going to pack that like on the inner portion of the lid. I used this shade the other day and I actually really liked it, but I didn't use it like as like a staple shade. I used it to blend out the purple. Look at that shade. I thought it wasn't that like bright and pigmented, but I think it's just because I was blending it out with the purples. But it does look very neon in the palette. I've also had a few comments on my last video basically saying that they think that they have just like been recycling the previous palettes, you know, like with the same shades and whatnot, which I do completely agree with. I feel like there's a lot of similar shades between all of the palettes. However, there's now 8 palettes, is there? Yeah, there's now 8 palettes, so I feel like there is going to be crossovers in terms of like shades and stuff like that. So I completely see it from that side of things. Like, I completely understand that obviously there's 8 palettes, so there probably will be crossovers, but then I also completely agree that a lot of the shades are very similar in all the palettes, so, or in a few of the palettes. If you want me to sit down and kind of go through all of the palettes and like swatch all the similar shades and see which palettes are similar to what, of course I can do that for you guys, just like let me know. But yeah, like I feel like there is going to be crossovers with like some of the shades, especially like, you know, the basic shades like oranges or like a couple of the blues. But I feel like when I was comparing them, I thought, you know what, yeah, there is a lot of similar shades. So I feel like if you have some of the other ones, maybe just take a quick scan on the website and see if you really need like this palette, because you might not if it's got similar shades to like one of the other palettes. But yeah, it's just a personal preference. For me, I love collecting these palettes because I'm a big Disney fan, and to be honest with you, I actually do really like the face shade in the palette, but I buy these palettes specifically to like review them for you guys as well. So I feel like that's quite important for me to like be like honest and truthful. And I always am in my videos. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, these palettes, although that I love them, their quality and their formula isn't as good as like some other Revolution palettes. But then there are some shades, there are like specific shades in the palettes, you know, that work really well. Like, I can't lie, this shade is actually really pigmented. Do you know what I mean? And I found that really hard, really nice to work with. I don't know why I was gonna say difficult, but yeah. If you do want me to do more looks with these palettes, of course I can do that for you guys. Just let me know which ones you want to see more of, that kind of thing. So, yeah. Okay, so the next shade that I'm going to take is I'm going to take the shade Guardians. This shade here. I got inspired by a girl called, I think she's called Call Me Chim, I think. She did a look with this palette and she did like this turquoisey shade through the crease, and then she put the pink on the lid, and I kind of got inspired by it and I was like, oh, like this colour combo looks sickening. So that's what I thought that I'd do today. I really like this kind of colour combo. It's just like a colour combo that you wouldn't think that would work together, but then it kind of does, and I like that. But yeah, look at them shade. I did use this shade as well. I used this on like the lower lash line, so obviously didn't get the full effect of it in the first look, but I thought we'd use it today. I do want to do more looks using this palette because I want to show the variety of looks that you can do with it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because like these are quite light shades and there's not like another lighter shade for each of them, is I'm going to take the shade Flower again, but I'm going to mix it with the shade Hero, which is this creamy base here, and I'm going to kind of create my own like shade with it, if you will. I'm going to start to like blend that out with itself almost, with the Hero shade. And I'm going to do the same for the shades Guardians. I'm just going to take the Guardians shade and then mix it with the Hero shade and do the exact same thing. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm just going to build up these shades one more time and build them up, blend them out, and then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cut my crease and then we'll be back to pick a lid shade. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back. I feel like I'm just ruining this look. Like the cut crease took me ages, I can't get them even. It is what it is. Here we are. I've then taken that eyeshadow, I've just taken it off and I feel like I've done it too high. Today's just not my day. It's Monday. I'm just like, no. Okay, so moving on to the lid shade. I think I want to take this gold, but I don't know where it's going to go. But I think, you know what, I think we're going to take it because I've already used the silver. I don't really want to use the silver again. There's only like darker lid shades in there from now, so it's like the blue, which no. There's a green. No. No, I think we're just going to stick to the gold shade, which is called Generally, which is this one here. So I think we're just going to stick to this one. Fingers crossed it will look nice, but who knows? Let's see. I haven't used it as of yet, so let's just pop a little bit on. I mean, it's quite nice. I don't feel like these shimmers are anything to be like wow about, if I'm being honest. But yeah, like it does the job. It does what I want it to do. But yeah, like I do prefer more of like a foiled shimmer. They've only got like one foil shimmer like that's really amazing, and that's in the Little Mermaid palette. Oh, there's one in the Aladdin palette as well. That one's really quite nice. I think it's just them two. There's literally just two of them. I wish they'd do like more shimmer shades like that because they are insane. But yeah, what do we think? It's nice. Like I said, there's nothing like amazing. I mean, I'm not expecting like, you know, ABH quality, because like for £15 you are getting quite a lot. So yeah, I'm not mad. It's nice, it works. And then I'm just going to take the shade Guardians again, which is that turquoisey shade. I'm just going to like blend that back through. And then just go back on top with the General Lee shade again. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an inner corner shade, and I'm going to take the shade Emperor, which is this white shade here. This has got like a little bit of like a little bit of glitter, like a glitter to it, like a shimmer to it. It's really quite nice. I'm just going to pop that on the inner corner. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to do my base and everything, like my lashes and everything off camera, and then I'll be back and we'll kind of wrap this video up. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am back. This is the finished look. What do you guys think? I'm not mad at it. It's not my favourite look I've ever done, but I'm not mad. So yeah. So let's talk about the palette, of course. That's what we're here. So for me, the shades, I do really like the shades. I continue to like them. I found that this shade's a bit patchy up here, just on this eye. I don't know if it's just this eye, because sometimes this eye can be a little bit like weird. But yeah, like this here, dead patchy. I've been trying to like blend it out and like nothing's really working. So yeah, we're just going to ignore that. But I do continue to like the shades. I think they're really nice. The pink I didn't have any problem with. Other than that patch up there, I didn't have any problem with the turquoisey green shade. The gold is it's nice. It's nothing to like rave about, but it's still really nice. I did also use the setting powder again underneath my eyes, and I've been really liking that because it's really helped to brighten my under eye area. But yeah, overall, like, I'm not mad at the palette. I just do agree with you guys when you say that you feel like it is like kind of like the same shades throughout all the Disney palettes. I do agree with you guys on that. However, I do quite like this palette, and if you don't have any of the Disney palettes and you're wanting one, I do think the formula is quite good in this one. I haven't had much of a problem other than that. All the other shades I haven't had a problem with that I've used so far. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with the formula. I haven't used the blush side today. I didn't use that. I used a different blush. To be honest, the blushes in this aren't my favourite. Like, I wouldn't specifically reach for this palette for a blush or a highlighter, because the highlighters and the blushes aren't my favourite. But yeah, if you do want to see them in action, again, I did use them in the first video, so of course remember to link that video up in the cards or in the at the end of this video, that kind of thing. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. If you did, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as it really helped me out. Everything else that I'm wearing on my face, I'll of course link in the description box down below. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!